journey, and this song's for you.
What's going on, everybody? It is Thursday night, and we're here in Chicago. It's 10 o'clock at night. I went and dropped the load in Vernon Hills, Illinois, and picked up the load for Atkinson, Wisconsin. Went and hang out with one of my friends up there, took a nap, and left to take this load to Berea, Kentucky. After that, I got another load that I'm picking up in Indiana, Columbia, Indiana. I gotta do some deadhead. It's going to Neenah, Wisconsin, so I'll be back in Wisconsin on Monday, and that way I'll be able to go back up there and hang out with my friends, and that's the plan. So yeah, that load, after I'll drive in Neenah, Wisconsin, I'm picking up a load there, and I'm taking that load to I'm picking up that load in Janesville, and I'm taking it to Lexington, South Carolina, which I'll drop on Wednesday next week. So we end up getting some decent loads. They pay around, I know one of them pay like $262, the other one around $250. So, obviously it's not, a lot of miles low, like I wanted, like 2,000 miles going to the West Coast. But, Thanksgiving is around the corner. I had an opportunity to pick up a load on Wednesday out of Charlotte, North Carolina, going to Oregon. But if I would have did that, Wednesday's already 19. I wouldn't make it back on time for Thanksgiving. So, because I wouldn't drop up there around the 23rd or 24th, and then coming out of there to come back to this way. So yeah, man, over here in Chicago, man, they got, 94 right now, and they close, this highway, they got so much construction, they split in two sides, but tonight they closed the whole right side. And man, I'm telling you, this construction been going on for years. I honestly can't remember anywhere else construction lasts so long like this here in 294 in Chicago, man. It's been going on at least 6 or 7 years, I know it's a major construction, but man, it seems like they don't work that much in here. Most of the time, you don't see nobody working. They do work, but for the whole part they got on the construction, they don't be working in all the areas of the city. It don't make no sense to have the whole place closed down. Not closed down, but so, jacked up, and make traffic so much worse, man. But it is what it is, I guess the people know what they're doing, supposedly. Yeah, so look deliver this load at 5 a.m. in Korea. The good thing about that place it is you can get there 4 hours early or 4 hours late. They will still get you in. You know, so I'm not rushing. You know, I'm taking it easy. I mean, certain things you can control. You know, like traffic. It is what it is, man. You know, you can't really control what's gonna happen in the highway. You know, in the road. So, you know, at least in here, I know Chicago got a lot of traffic, but at least in here, you know why is the traffic. It's not like Nashville, man. Nashville, I mean, they got construction, but sometimes the traffic there though doesn't make any sense, man. Honestly, and you guys always gonna hear me talking about Nashville traffic. It's a beautiful city, but the traffic, Jesus, sucks, man. Sucks. You know, they definitely need to do some improvement over there. The highway. I don't think it's much they can do, but they really don't have no space. So yeah, but yeah, guys. We're gonna look for a load. Hopefully tomorrow or Wednesday. Coming out of Lexington, South Carolina area. Hopefully coming back to the Midwest. That's the plan. So far this week, I've been kind of successful on staying in the Midwest. Well, I went to Florida. I mean, dropped that low in Florida, and then picked that low out of Tifton, Georgia, and dropped it in Vernon Hills, Illinois. So I'm gonna try to stay in the Midwest. The rates up here, man, they definitely good. Except some lows, you know, that you got two different agents. They post loads going to the same city, let's say California, right? LA, one of them paying $1.50, the other one is paying $1.96, you know. And, you know, agents, they're not brokers. They get loads from brokers and customers. But I truly believe the brokers, they know the game. They know, hey, he going to LA. They got a lot of loads over there. So we're gonna pay less going to LA. You know, the same thing when you going to Florida. They're gonna pay you better going to Florida. But coming out, they don't pay you nothing. And I truly believe, man, that that's the brokers, man. They making way more money than they should. You know, that's just my opinion, man. Ain't no way a cheaper gonna pay 90 cents for a load to get shipped, man. A full trailer. There's no way, man. No way possible. You want to pay the driver 90 cents and the broker probably making $1.50 on it, you know, sitting in an office. Come on, man. That stuff gotta change, man. That definitely gotta change. But you know, it is what it is, man. You know, what we could do, right? We just gotta stop taking loads like that, man. That's the bottom line. You know, I know I got a lot of strollers. They might be coming, oh man, you always, you know, stay in your lane. You're talking about 90 cents loads. You know, and you're doing $1.90. Well, $1.90 or $1.80 is not the same, like 80 cents. At least I'm making some money, you know. If I could have got, you know, I always shooting for the best load, you know, that I could make the most revenue. I mean, believe me, if I could get a load that paid $3, $4 in a second, I will take it. But you know, everybody nowadays, that's especially when you are an owner operator with a company like Mercer, they're gonna take their cut. So I mean, I see Lowe's paying $9 in the board, but it's only like 100 miles, 80 miles. You guys can see in the spot market. But yeah, guys, look it. This is Chicago, man, and no traffic right now. Let me stay quiet. I just left a traffic jam, so let me stay quiet. Because down here, like a few miles down, I might get more traffic. So we'll see, man. The good thing it is, I had a good time today. Went to Wisconsin. I hang out with my friend's shop. He's a mechanic. He got a shop up there, and we like brothers. You know what I mean? We close. And I told him, man, it's time to go, man. Take me to the truck, man. I gotta rest. I gotta drive tonight. And then I gotta go and get another load. Coming back up here, so I'll be back Saturday. Or probably tomorrow night. All depends. The weather wasn't that bad. It was around 50 today up there. I was around Fort Atkinson area. Where I went to pick up. So the weather wasn't that bad. It got kind of cold around 3 o'clock. The temperature went down, but it was nice and sunny. Nice and sunny. I'm telling you, man, I don't mind driving in Wisconsin, man. Especially in the rural parts, the state routes. I know Madison area, could get rough, Milwaukee, Green Bay, but for the most part, man, it's pretty smooth ride up there, man. I will say the same thing with Iowa. Not that crowded, man, like in big cities, like the East Coast, or even now, like the Southeast, Atlanta, Charlotte, all the places, man. And definitely, I mean, I even like Texas, man. Texas, like West Texas. I love driving around there. The only thing, man, it's hard to get a load out of there. You can get a load over here, but to get out is crazy. It's the same thing. It's kind of hard, Especially, man, Amarillo is very great because you got so many truck stops, man. When you're in the area, you don't have to worry about parking. Because you're always going to find parking any time of the day. Any time of the day. Compared to big cities, like Chicago, after 3 o'clock, even sooner than that, man. 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, you're probably done getting a parking. especially in the Chicago area, man, or any big city, you know. There are a lot of people that they just, you know, they don't care, man. They don't care at all, man. Well, hey guys, man, I want you guys to write me, man. What's the best owner operator company out there that you guys think, man? Besides, you know, Mercer, Landstar, you know, mega carriers, you know, and small carriers out there, man. You know, that way, you know, I could give some information to people, man, that probably don't get a set to Mercer, you know, or Landstar, you know, and they're looking for a good owner operator company, man. If you guys got any information, man, I'm willing to share. Write a comment or write me email. I will appreciate it. Also, you know, the second chance companies, man, like you know, people that got past DWIs, you know, or reckless driving. I'm nobody to judge nobody, man. Even, you know, they were smoking weed and they got caught, you know, with their urine. I mean, you know, any information, man. That way, you know, I can make a video on that. I mean, because honestly, I got a few friends. They, you know, they went through a situation where they live in Florida. The other one live over here in the Midwest, and they asked me, man, but I really don't got no information like that about, you know, especially with a past DWI, you know. He owned his own truck. I know Mercer, you know, Landstar, probably most mega carriers, man, won't take it. And, you know, that happened in his personal car, and the way it happened, I mean, it was ridiculous. You know, he wasn't even literally driving. You know, he was parked in a shopping plaza where they had a bar. They still hit him with a DWI. You know, that's the law. You know, if you still got possession of the car, they could hit you with a DWI, even if you're not driving. You know, the states, they very hard on those, especially with CDL drivers, man. They got a CDL license, man. You know, they try to get you jammed up. I mean, I get it, you know. Even if you know, if you park and you're not driving, I mean, you're being safe. I mean, in my honest opinion, you're not driving, you know. You can take a nap in your car or whatever. I mean, it's your property. I don't see, you know, what's the issue, right? But that's how it is, man. I know a lot of people are quick to judge people like that do mistakes in their life. I'm not one of them, man. I really believe, you know, you live and learn, man. You live and learn, and you can never judge nobody, man, because you never know when that's, you know, you will be in the same situation. Even if you think it will never happen to you, you know. You could get jammed up in a bad situation that you never thought about, you know. So that's why, man, I don't judge. I try to help people. Like I said, man, I'm not a big channel, you know. I probably got like close to 250. I get those offers all the time from YouTube, telling me, hey, sponsor this video, you get more views. I'm like, nah, man, I'm organic, I'm not making any money on YouTube. Why I want to pay for people to watch my video, man? I mean, I do it to help people out, and you also keep me busy, not thinking, right? Doing something positive in my belief, might help some people, especially, people are there, they're looking for companies. I'm a great company, they're ready to jump from being a company driver to owner operator. I like to, share good information, what I mean? I'm not saying my information is the best, and my videos are the best, because they're not, but I try to, show you guys what I go through as a owner operator, and show you, my revenue with the company I'm in now, which is Mercer. So yeah. Well, anyways, guys, let's do that. Share information. If you guys know, write in the comments, the companies that you guys think. Like I said, it's small careers that you think are great owner operators. I'm with Mercer, but if I could share information for other people that are not able to come with Mercer, we're helping everybody out, we're helping each other out. So, I would truly appreciate it. I would truly, truly appreciate it. Like I say, it's a beautiful night. It's 50 degrees here in Chicago. We're going to deliver this load to Maria, Kentucky, and then from there go to Columbia, Indiana, and pick a load to take back to Wisconsin. See, I like doing those routes like that, man. If I go, I always find a load, let's say, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, going back to, Wisconsin. Man, it'd be great. It will definitely be great, man. Definitely be great, because, the rates are pretty good up here, man. They're definitely pretty good. I almost take a loan going to Lakeland, Florida. I was paying close to $2,700. trailer, I most likely would have got my own authority, you know, because that way I run whenever I want. You know, I don't have to worry about bills. You know, as far as my truck, my trailer, it's already paid off. Just the insurance. Sure, you know, I most likely would have got, you know, will definitely get my own authority and, you know, keep all the money and just pay, you know, if the, you know, factoring, you know, everything that's going on, right? Yeah, the traffic is getting more heavy down here now. As we get close to Indiana, because they got what it is, 57 up here. I forgot. Like I said, we already passed that. We already passed that. We already Torres Avenue. It gets heavy here going to Indiana. But you know, it's almost 10:30 p.m. So shouldn't be too bad at all. You know, but in daytime, this area here, man, oh my God, Jesus, be rough, be really, really rough. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go, man. It's a long video, right? 30 minutes. Hope everybody can have a great weekend, man. If you are there, man, take an Uber. If you're having fun, don't drive. You know, protect your license. Stay safe, man. And you know, always believe in yourself, man. Don't let anybody tell you it's not possible, man. Whatever you put in your mind, you can do it, man. Always believe in yourself. You know, it might be shaky at the beginning, you might be lost, but that's how life it is, man. When you try something new at the beginning, because you know it's not something you used to, you're gonna feel, you know, uncomfortable a little bit. But as times go by, you know, you will definitely get more comfortable. You know, I'm telling you, because when I started as an owner operator, you know, way F to F, I was lost, man. I was like, shit, what I got myself into, you know. And then the more, you know, the weeks pass by, the more comfortable I got, you know, doing that. Now, you know, it's like, it's normal to me, you know. And it's definitely normal, you know. So at the beginning, things, you know, it's like everything gonna be shaky, you know, because you're not used to it. But you will get used to it. Believe in yourself, man. God bless everybody. Have a great night. Stay blessed and enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your weekend.